Marty Dakin shortened to the point. Here's how they line up as you watch Paez go back to his corner. Paez is 28, Gomez 33. Gomez is 2 inches taller, a pound lighter. And Paez, despite being a little shorter, has an edge in the reach department, 72 to 70. The rules governing the bout here in the state of California, 10-point must system. Winner of the round gets 10, the loser a lesser number. Saved by the bell in the last round only. No standing 8 count. Free knockdown rule not in effect. The referee or doctor can stop the fight. Marty Dakin's the man in charge, and let's go with round number 1. It is scheduled for 10. Charro Gomez, the Southpaw, comes roaring out of the corner. Looks bigger than 2 inches taller than Paez, but we'll wait and see. He's from Mexicali, and I don't know but what these two guys know each other on a rather intimate basis, Rich Barraza.
Yeah, you've got 2 guys born and who live in Mexicali. Now, Paez, actually, Tom, with all the hoopla and everything, looks more intense tonight and came in a little bit more businesslike than we have seen him in the past. There was no break dancing, there was no back flips, none of that stuff. And he knows this is an important fight for him tonight if he wants to take on De La Hoya on the 27th of July.
The beautiful outfit he's wearing is complete with 1 sock. I don't quite know the interpretation of that. A bit later in the fight, when round number 2 comes along, we're going to get the former champion Vinny Pazienza to join us, and he'll have a comment or two, I'm sure, about Paez's outfit, and of course about his upcoming battle with Roberto Duran.
See if Vinny maybe wants to borrow those purple shoes and take him to the ring against Duran. By the way, Paez is also advertising an automobile dealer on the front of his trunks.
Really?
As well, yeah.
I tell you, the man's a walking billboard. Charro Gomez. He's had 12 victories, 3 losses, 2 draws, 9 knockouts. He's 33.
But he's only lost 3 of his 17 fights. He lost his last fight, Tom, a technical decision to Pancho Segura, the fighter, not the tennis player. But prior to that, he run off 11 in a row as far as being an unbeaten streak. So he can fight some, but again, Paez is a quality fighter.
Well, Paez might very well be in against this guy because he may, although he's not a southpaw, be a similar size to that of Oscar De La Hoya, who he hopefully will climb in against in a month or a month and a half.
De La Hoya is a very big kid, though, for a junior lightweight.
Well, Paez is really a smallish type fighter to be fighting at 135 pounds. When you consider that Genaro Hernandez is 5'11" at 130, and you get the idea, 5 pounds separating the two, and he is head and shoulders above Paez, which would... Paez, a former champion at about 127 pounds, but he's campaigning now as a lightweight, and he's in against taller guys. He get around to 135 pounds. But he can fight, make no mistake about it. For all of his antics in the ring, for all of his colorful costumes, etc., Jorge Paez is a professional fighter, and he got nailed with a left hand. Nailed with the left.
This kid, we told you, open tonight, he's a heavy-handed hitter. And he's got a couple of very big blows. And look at Paez kind of mocking as he goes back to the corner, but he blocked those shots.
All right. There's Joey. Joey's the young man who suffers from cerebral palsy and has been adopted more or less by Jorge Paez. They've become very good friends. Joey has some medical adventures ahead of him over at UCLA, and hopefully they have found some medicine that will cure his condition. What a handsome youngster, and we certainly hope that his medical future finds him 100%. Vinny Pazienza, former lightweight champion of the world, is joining us. Vinny, I thought Paez got nailed at the end of that round. What do you think?
First, welcome. I'm glad to be with you. Tom, Tom, you do a great job. I admire watching you. But in person, you remind me of Kirk Douglas. I don't know if anybody's ever told you that.
He's been telling me that for years.
Mocking resemblance.
Vinny Pazienza joins Rich Barraza here at ringside. Of course, he's scheduled against Roberto Duran.
turned into a people's fight. And, you know, I love that. I love pleasing the people, turning them on. And I think we're going to do it at the MGM on June 25th.
You know, Durant and his people were kind of gloating about the fact they got an 18-foot ring. Does that bother you?
18-foot ring, small gloves, I think they're mittens, 165. So we're giving him some concessions because I just wanted the fight. I even took less money because I just don't like the way he's talking about me. He's been doing a little too much trash talking, and I just want to fight him. I want to step in the ring with him and put an end to the way he's been back home.
Yeah, there's no love lost between Pazienza and Duran. That's quite obvious.
Love loss. That's putting it very mildly. Love loss.
Pazienza is a testimony to medical science. Man Malvin given up for dead after a near-fatal car accident. A broken neck, and you're back in the ring.
Well, you know, knock on wood, thanks God, a lot of determination, perseverance. And I got so much support from so many good people, you know, but the hard work's what did it. That's what did it, Tom. And I can't believe I'm here ringside in LA watching this guy fight. Jorge Paez. He is a talented fighter. You know, you might call him a clown because of the way that he carries himself into the ring before the fights, after the fights, but the guy can fight.
He nailed Gomez with a pretty good right hand. He comes by that name, Clown Prince, naturally, because his family owns a circus, and he worked as a clown in the circus.
Right, he's a regular juggler and acrobat. Look at him drop down low. They get him penalized in the amateur ranks, but as a pro, he can do it.
I get a big kick out of him. I think he's great for boxing. I hope the fight with him and De La Hoya comes up, because I think it'll be a really good fight.
But he's got to put away Gomez here and do it in pretty good fashion. Nails Gomez with the right hand. Round number 2 is coming to a close. Action-packed. We'll be back to see about the rest of it here after this.
Check out lower right-hand corner of your screen. Round 2. Very brisk action near the end of the round. Both fighters swinging, both fighters landing. Wild action. This fight is, we have watched a red-hot second round.
Rich, I don't get it. These guys came out of the ring smiling at each other at the rules meeting. They're laughing between rounds at each other. They want to take each other's head off.
Well, they're Mexicali. They're homeboys, Vinny. They probably know each other from the barrio down there. Interesting, between rounds, why Oscar De La Hoya was introduced to the crowd by Jimmy Lennon Jr. And I think it might have been the first time that Paez realized Oscar was here, and he looked over when Oscar stood up. Paez grinned at him. Paez lands a pretty good left.
Paez and De La Hoya do play. De La Hoya and the two styles clash so well. Paez has the puncher's chance, and we know that lately, I mean, the guy's jaw isn't the best in the world in De La Hoya. And Paez will definitely test his chin, and I mean, you got De La Hoya as a big long boxer. He'll hit him from long range. Paez could knock him out. It's very possible.
De La Hoya has been a bit disappointing to his staunch fans and backers. That's kind of strange to say because the young man is undefeated, but he has been knocked down by some guys that might be best described as suspects, and yet he's gotten back up to win.
You know what, Tom? He shows a lot of heart. I really admire the way that he got up off the canvas and came back fire. And he really is a tough kid, and he can fight. He's a good fighter. But I think, you know, you can't do anything to improve your chin. If your chin is suspect, it's always suspect for your whole career. And that could be his only performance.
Pretty good left hand thrown in there by Paez. He and Charro Gomez are battling on even turns here. Gomez jolted Paez in the first round. And since that time, it has been toe-to-toe for the two of them.
A few seconds earlier, Paez had landed a good double left hook to the body. And that was a nice bit of work there by Paez. And that was because there's backing up as Gomez was landing in.
Gomez isn't the easiest guy in the world to fight because he's a left-handed starters. And I don't think, I think he's sucking Paez in, smiling at him, then he's throwing haymakers.
And he hits hard. No question about that. at those uppercuts now and the little left hooks by Paez. Look, a triple left hook by Paez, and he actually missed one in there as well. He did some nice combination work in round number 3.
Up there in the middle of the ring, round number 4. It's scheduled for 10 in the lightweight division. Paez in the longish multicolored trunks in the blue and gold. Charro Gomez out of Mexicali. Jolted Paez in the first round. Certainly got his attention. Paez, of course, a very important fight for him.
I'm sitting here watching Paez and see how he comes into the ring and what he does when he's in the ring. And I'm thinking to myself, and people call me crazy.
Gomez throws a right hand that was more slap than punch by the time Paez got away from most of it. Vinny, what about that fight with Duran? What do you expect?
Well, I expect Duran to turn back the clocks and give me the performance that he did against Iron Barkley. And I believe if that Duran comes in, it's going to be a great fight for people to see. And I'm going to beat him in a hardcore fight. It's going to be a hardcore fight. I hope it is nasty, down and dirty, because I love a good war. I think that's how it's going to go.
You've been a great champion. We wish you the very best, and you're against one of, if maybe you aren't, he certainly is a legend of the game. I don't know what you might be as well. It should be, as you said, a great fight for the people and the fans.
That's my main objective now. I've done everything in this sport, and I've done some things that people would have never thought I could accomplish. So I'm happy with the way things are going. I really want to stick around Duran real bad, and I just hope everybody tunes in to see it, because I really believe it's going to be a great fight.
MGM Grand on the 25th of June. That's going to be a classic battle.
And we do admire your comeback.
Yeah, aside from all that, we wish you great continued health. That's an amazing comeback.
Thank you very much. You can always use that. Rich, Tom, pleasure to be on with you.
Thank you, Vinny.
I'm signing off. Bye-bye, guys.
And good luck on the 25th. The best to you.
Vinny Pazienzo with us. It's an Italian I-love guy with a vowel at the end of his name.
We're in round number 4. That's Charro Gomez in the blue and gold and Jorge El Maromero Paez. And what a corking good fight we've got here, Rich Verrata.
But I think it surprised many by the fact that Gomez has been as competitive tonight as he has been. He came out immediately in that first round to get respect from Paez. He did that. Now utilizing his speed and his still considerable ability.
He has really got some quick hands. Coming to the end of round number 4, Paez with another flurry of punches against Gomez. We'll be back to see what round 5 brings right after this. They come out for the 5th round. As you look down after 4 rounds, he's got Paez. He, being Rich Verrata, has Paez up by 2 points, 39-37. Funny, I've got it the same way, and I gave the opening round to Charro Gomez, and I've given Paez the last 3.
Yeah, then we're identical in the scoring. I thought those 2 hard shots that he landed in the last minute were enough to give him the round, because he really stunned Paez a little bit with those. Boy, Jorge has just been picking it up. Hasn't he been more workmanlike, don't you think, Tom, tonight in this fight? They're really, other than the fake bolo punches now and then, you know, he really hasn't clowned much in the ring. No jumping jacks yet. Hasn't kissed any ring card girls yet.
Beautiful left hand. The man's really got a great left hook.
And he has a lot at stake in this round. And I tell you, Gomez is still throwing with mean intentions. That left hook that just missed the workers of Jorge Paez had a knockdown written all over it.
Paez and Gomez have brought their act right above us here in the corner, as if to say, take a good close look at this one, guys, and tell us what you think about it. Gomez is in the corner, trying to fight his way out. Paez has got him pretty well locked in here.
Paez very patient in here, but he's not going to his hardly to do anything. He's looking for a good opening. He found one there to the stomach.
He'll get caught with the shot to the ribs. Backed him up. Gomez right in the corner.
He squared up to Gomez and let him out.
Gomez
there pretty well.
has spun him around. Gomez content to hang out in that corner, Rich.
Paez likes hanging in there, too. He's wailing away to the body.
Gomez threw one that was just a little bit south of Mexicali. Paez comes back with a left and a right, then another left.
Taking this behind Paez.
Gomez, though. I mean, here's a guy 33. This guy's a pretty good fighter.
And he carries a big punch, which makes him always dangerous in there. And I think that's why Paez probably the best thing that happened for Paez there was to get tapped in the first round earlier tonight, so that he keeps his mind in his business.
And of course, looking down the road at a possible with Oscar De La Hoya being in with a big, full-blown lightweight who can hit is probably a very good outing for him all the way around. Speaking of Oscar De La Hoya, going to join us in a bit. We'll get him here ringside with us. Busy round coming to a close, and we'll be back for more after this. Scheduled for 10, they come out for round number 6. Paez against Charro Gomez, and joining us, WBO junior lightweight champion who's moving up, junior lightweight champion moving up to the lightweight. And that would be, of course, Oscar De La Hoya, going to fight at 135 pounds. It's good to have you with us, Oscar.
Thank you very much. It's
How's
nice
your
to be
training
here.
going, and how's the world treating you?
Well, after the fight, I took a few days off, and now I'm back into training. I'm going to go up to the mountains and continue on my training for my next fight, which will be July 29th at the MGM Grand. So other than that, life is treating me good, and just keeping up with good work.
How about you and Gennaro Hernandez? Did you pass some pleasantries together over there?
Well, I told him, I mean, this is boxing. I mean, boxing is a hyped up sport where you have to hype up the game so people can watch you and buy tickets and come and see you fight.
Of course, Paez tonight is looking to get into the ring with you if he can get a victory here tonight in that fight that you mentioned for July 29th.
Well, I'm hoping he does get a victory so I can go up against him and may the best man win.
And there's some blood coming from below the right eye now of Jorge Paez.
Right. Looks like a cut right on the cheek of Paez. He takes a right and a left and another right. Gomez lands a solid right hand. Paez with a very busy left hand and a flurry of punches.
Was he playing awesome there, Oscar?
I believe so because Paez is a very, very unpredictable fighter where he just likes to kill around and see there. Speaking of unpredictable, who was predictable?
Right on cue. Right on cue. Oscar, let me ask you a frank question. Do you think people might expect too much of you in the light of your gold medal win in Barcelona? Undefeated.
People do expect a lot from me. Being the only gold medalist in boxing, being 21 years of age, really puts a lot of pressure on myself. But I guess I just have to take life one day at a time and see what happens. I'm taking one fight at a time and coming up against my opponents where there's fighters who have 40 fights in a row and a lot of experience. So I have to just take my time and really focus on what I have to do for my future so I can make the right decisions.
Well, I have to congratulate you on the way you've managed to handle all the press, all the publicity, and I know all the demands that your fans make of you. I mean, for Oscar De La Hoya to get knocked down or have a bad round, that's unheard of. That just can't happen. And it does happen in this business.
It happened to the best. It happened to Sugar and it happened to all kinds of fighters. So I really wasn't too worried when it went down. Coming back to Los Angeles and having the people treat me well, it's really a good feeling. But like I said, every fighter goes down. Every fighter has that experience, and so I do learn from those mistakes, and hopefully they won't happen again.
And of course, yours is a very young career so far, and your future very bright. We're coming to the end of round number 6. Oscar De La Hoya is with us. We'll be back to see about more boxing from the floor. Taking a look at Paez and Gomez.
Paez really mixing it up there, Tom. As you can see, he's now landing the sharper punches. He is punching much more accurately. All of his punches beginning to find a home. That time actually opened up a cut on Gomez. So actually they were both cut in that round.
Gomez has got a cut and abrasion up over the right eye. Marty Dakin wipes some of the Vaseline away. And he and Paez come together. What kind of problems does Paez present, Oscar De La Hoya?
Well, right now he really doesn't look too good of in shape where he should have trained harder. I mean, this guy has a good record, but really shouldn't give him that much of a test. And I believe for this fight, Paez just took it lightly and didn't train the way he's supposed to.
When you get ready to fight him, and I'm assuming that you two are going to get together, right hand lead by Paez, hit Gomez flush in the middle of the face. When you look back at any of his fights to see, when you look at the Ruelas fight, for example, and the one with Middleton, what do you look at?
What I would look at is, like I said, just a very unpredictable fighter where he can not look as good in the first rounds and just come back in the third, fourth, fifth round and surprise you. I'm going to be aware of in the ring. I'm going to be ready and expect the best from Charles. I mean, from Paez.
I can guarantee you he'll be in good shape for your fight on the 29th.
I'm hoping he will. I'm hoping he will. I need a challenge. I want a challenge, and hopefully Paez will be in the best shape ever so we can put up a good fight.
Well, I'll tell you this about Jorge Paez, because something I'm sure you know. The only people that have beaten him really have been top guys. I mean, Pernell Whitaker, Freddie Pendleton, Rafael Ruelas, Stevie Cruz, actually he beat Stevie Cruz, but these are guys that were world champions. Tony Lopez, who I was thinking of that too. These were all world champions.
I tell you, I thought his best fight was the night he got up off the floor twice against Pendleton up in Las Vegas.
He showed that he had quite a bit left here in his career in that one, and he hasn't lost since then.
He hasn't. He's been really training hard, and he's a fighter who's very experienced, so he knows what he's doing up in the ring. I have 13 fights now under my belt, but hopefully well trained and well schooled, hopefully maybe even an upset.
We're confident that you will put on a great show come fight night up in Las Vegas. Oscar, again, our congratulations on a great career. I must confess, I don't think it's a bit easy being Oscar De La Hoya, but I know you've got a great future in front of you. We thank you for coming by and we wish you great success.
Thank you very much.
Paez and Charro Gomez here. They've been wailing away at each other since the opening bell. Rick Morano's got Paez ahead. I've got him ahead on points as well. This one looks as though it's going to go 10. Again, we thank Oscar De La Hoya and wish him the best. Good luck to you, Jim.
Such a nice kid, got that $1 million smile.
Indeed. And movie star looks, huh? Paez laboring away above us, throwing that left hand. Banging away at Gomez, who is one tough 33-year-old customer. We'll be back to see about round 8 after we see about this. And neither man has been down. Each in turn has taken some pretty solid shots. Jorge Paez against Juan Charro Gomez. Gomez has got a right eye, Rich, that looks as though it's just about ready to slam shut. Paez had a gash on his cheek, but Chuck Bodak, I think, has taken good care of that.
That eye of Gomez about half closed. Paez done a nice job tonight in moving inside. It's amazing, Tom, how he can do so much quick-handed work when he's inside, the way that he does, and laying clean punches.
Well, and he'll go along, you know, and load you into a false sense of security, and then suddenly you think you've been hit by a revolving door. Punches come from every direction. Gomez has him above us in the corner. Paez doesn't seem to bother with that at all. Doesn't seem to be affected by it. Got caught with a pretty good left hand there.
Slid off the face. Now here he comes.
There's that flurry of punches again that we spoke of. Oscar De La Hoya is a very nice, bright, intelligent young man. His fans expect an awful lot of him, Rich. And he's very young in boxing.
I'm afraid, in fact, that when they introduced him here between rounds earlier tonight, there was quite a mixture of boos along with the cheers. Probably that's probably a lot of Canelo Hernandez, so followers here would like to see us
Paez, of course, has a big following. Has a quick hand.
There comes a mouthpiece of Gomez out.
Marty Denkin.
Denkin trying to send Paez to a neutral corner rather than his own corner. Finally succeeds.
Jorge will probably come over here and say hello to us.
Paez has just developed a cut over his right eye. It has just happened, a cut over his right eye, and is just starting to drink blood.
It's the 8th round.
Right in the right eye. Well, you hear about guys doubling up on one. He quadruples and quintuples on one.
He's got a left hand that ought to be in the Hall of Fame somewhere. He just bangs that left at you in non-stop fashion. Gomez is known
not satisfied with just throwing 1 or 2 left hooks. He likes to throw 4 or 5 before he really opens up.
Back to action again now in round number 9. Paez seems to be stepping up the pace, and he finds Gomez a very willing contestant and competitor. Good solid right hand by Paez. Another dandy left, and that's a great left hook.
Well, we're seeing some very accurate punching now by Jorge Paez. He's not missing many.
Marty Dinkin again, the mouthpieces come out. Always a dead giveaway that the fighter A is in trouble and B needs some kind of a good prospect. I think Paez is in great shape, Rich.
I was going to disagree with De La Hoya's assessment of Paez's shape.
I think he's in great shape.
Here's something very unusual, Tom. Marty Dinkin has taken a point away from Gomez for spitting out the mouthpiece. So I apparently trying to get a rest.
Gomez has got a right eye that's just about slammed shut. But I tell you, he's got the heart of a lion. He keeps pressing, throwing punches. Gomez trying to find Paez and nail him with a shot. Lightning in a bottle.
Landed a couple there, Tom. Paez, just before that, seemed to nod in acknowledgement of, yeah, you're a pretty good shot. Now Dinkin is warning Gomez as for utilizing his head as a weapon as well.
But you see, Paez hit the man is a real sportsman, incidentally. Paez just acknowledged that there'd been a headbutt, stuck out a glove, said, it's okay, we'll get on from here. No big, great concern by Paez. Boy, Gomez is really going to know he's been in the war. Paez has really peppered him. He is sneaky quick. Right hand leads. Great left hand. I just don't know about his punching power, Rich, when you come up against the bottom 135 pounders.
Well, if De La Hoya doesn't take that great of a shot, that may be a point that's neutralized a little bit by that.
That's a valid observation. And of course, Oscar has gone down.
I would certainly say that Jorge Paez hits as hard as Giorgio Campanella, who had De La Hoya down in the first round of their fight.
A lot more effectively. Paez is a veteran professional fighter. Make no mistake about that.
Boy, he's accurately and a lot of punches.
Round 9 is in the books. We'll be back. Out they come for round number 10, and Rich Murata has Jorge Paez pitching a near shutout, 89-81 in the point department.
That includes also a point deducted in the last round from Gomez.
For spinning out his mouthpiece. Well, Gomez comes out winning, Rich, like a guy who knows he's behind and has got to do something in dramatic fashion.
He did a little of this last round. He came out, he landed some pretty good shots, Tom, but by the end of the round, it seemed like he'd almost been hit by 50 more punches by Paez. He never stops to throw one punch, it seems.
Oh, no. Paez will go along, the slip and dodge and bob and weave, and then suddenly you'll catch a flurry of punches. You'll think guys are flailing at you with sticks. And his accuracy is unbelievable. And of course, he takes a moment or two to mark for the crowd a little bit. Saying, yeah, stay tuned, Oscar. You and I are going at it next.
He saw De La Hoya there in row 2. De La Hoya smiling.
Yeah. Well, Oscar's been kind of catching it from all 4 sides here tonight. Paez giving him a hoorah. Gennaro Hernandez coming clean across the floor to say hello to him. to be more than upset. I don't know what happened in the corner before he came charging after Paez. No avail on that. Seconds coming to a close here in round number 10. I'll tell you, all things considered, in against a big lightweight, 10 strenuous rounds, getting nailed in the first round. This has been a great outing for Paez, and if indeed he is going to meet De La Hoya, he couldn't have asked for a better tune-up or a better workout.
Yeah, this is a very good night of work for him. And it should put him in great shape and should have him razor sharp for that bout with De La Hoya.
There's the bell. This one's over. The crowd certainly should have liked it. There's been a crowd-pleasing 10-round go. And you can't fault the determined effort by Juan Charro Gomez.
Here comes Jorge Paez has left the ring. He's going right down to De La Hoya.
Down to see Oscar. Down there talking to him.
This didn't take long, did it, to start the hype for the next one?
Ready for that? I tell you, this one
Here's Robert Alcazar, who is De La Hoya's trainer next to him.
That's amazing. You see it all here tonight at the Great Western Forum. We'll be back for the official call right after this.
After 10 rounds of boxing, here are the score totals. Judges at ringside, Chuck Hassett and Lou Moret both score the bout at 97 to 92. Dick Young, judge at ringside, scores the bout 99 to 90. All three in favor of the winner by unanimous decision, Jorge Maromero Paez.
So Paez records a very impressive victory over a very tough lightweight by the name of Charro Gomez. A unanimous decision. He continues now on that collision course with Oscar De La Hoya. You'll be reading and seeing a lot more about that meeting.